Hello, everybody. My name's Alan. I'm a professional day trader. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the futures market. One in particular we're going to be looking at is the E-mini NasDaq, or what we call the NQ. This is a futures contract, and I'm going to go over some charts here and show you what I have. And these charts are labeled for 12/1 of 20, and it's taken me a while to compile them, so sorry for the delay there. But we're going to go over these charts, and we're going to see how you would have traded versus what I look at, and show you some interesting things I think you might like to see. So let's get going here. Okay, going back to 12/1/20. Okay, I got my first chart up here, and you can see, I'm going to go to full screen mode. Hold on here. Okay, you can see where the market opens at 9:30, and I have that circled with a green circle here, or green ellipse. This is the E-mini NasDaq. This is a futures contract. It's NQ. This is not the micro contract. This is the standard NQ contract. It's on a one minute, 3 minute time frame. This chart, what you're looking at, this is Abletrend 7. It comes from the AbleSys Corporation. If you want to check them out, you can go to wintick.com and you can look at it. And I think you might like what you see. But okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, market opens at 9:30, and we have a sell signal here, right here. See it? Okay, and what I don't have here is this big red dot. If a big red dot was like right here, I would go ahead and probably take that trade, but I'm not going to take it. So even if you did decide to take it, you're going to make a little bit of money here, and then it's going to come back up. You're going to get 2 green bars. I'm going to go into the 2 green bar stop loss exit here in a minute. But you got 2 green bars. You put your stop loss right there, and you get stopped out. Okay, so let's say you got in here. Got in on this bar, and now you got stopped out. You would call that about a break-even trade. That would really be a break-even trade. Excuse me. On right here, this is a no trade zone, or NTZ, no trade zone. When you have opposing colors, you do not trade. You stay out. That keeps you safe. Okay. On this one here, you have a buy signal. A blue buy signal. You have a blue dot, but the bar is green. So I'm not going to take that trade right now. So the second bar, third bar, and so on are all green until you get a blue bar here, a blue bar, and then the next bar that turns blue. This is where you get in. You don't get on the bar that's working. You get on this bar after it closes out. You get on this bar here, and you enter the trade here. This is where you enter the trade right here, okay? So you're going to enter the trade here. You're going to keep in the trade. Everything's blue. You're looking good. Okay, you got a green bar here, a green bar here. After this green bar closes out, you're going to put your stop loss about 2 points below this bar. That's where you want to put it. So you got 3 greens, blue, 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 stay in, 2 more green bars. You move your stop loss up a little bit. And okay. And you can see where this trade ends is about right here. You get stopped out. So from here where you got in, from here to here is actually your profit. And I calculated that that's about a $300 trade. That's 15 points. That's on one contract. That's in about a 30-minute. That's in about a 30-minute time frame. That's 1 point equals 1 point on this contract equals $20. And just thought I'd show you that. Okay, let's go down to this here. Okay, now this is the same chart. This is just a regular standard chart, standard NQ chart with no indicators. Okay, so if you're not using a program like Abletrend, it's really, I mean, you can put all the indicators on here you want. You can have 50 trend lines if you want to, but you're just using a plain chart, so it's really guesswork. And I'll probably have other traders that would probably disagree with me on that, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to trade the way they want to, or what they want to trade, or how much, or whatever their risk tolerance is. But to me, this is just guesswork. That's all this is, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, let's go back to here, there. Okay, here's the other chart. This is a continuing chart. Okay, here's what I was talking about earlier. Here's a red sell signal right here. You see it? That's a red dot. It's a red bar. You got confirmation sell signal, so you get into trade right here. You get in on the second bar. You don't get on this one. You get on this one right here. You got to wait for this to close out, and you get right in. Get right in here. You're gonna stay in the trade. You got 1 or 2 options. You can either scalp the trade for just a few minutes or a minute or whatever, and then get out, or you can wait and see where it's going to go. It's going to give you 2 green bars here, and your stop loss is going to go here. This is where you got in. That's your stop loss. That's about a break-even trade if you follow that trade all the way through and you do it the way like I have outlined it. So, okay, no trade zone. Opposing colors, red and blue. You do not trade. You stay out of that trade. Here's one that's kind of like I showed on the other one. Here's a blue buy signal, but you got a green bar. Green bar, green bar, green bar, green bar. 1 blue bar, you still got green bars. But Abletrend is still saying that it's going to go up. So you get ready here. Blue uptrend, that's a buy signal, but you get ready. You don't actually get in. You don't get into trade till actually right here. You wait for this bar to close out and become blue. I'm sorry, this one right here. You get in right here is where you get in. That's where you get into trade. This tells you to get ready. This tells you to get in. Okay? Because personally, I don't like getting in on green bars. I could if I wanted to, but I don't. So you get in here, you stay in the trade. You're gonna put your stop right here. You're gonna get stopped out, but that's okay. That's no big deal. You can get right back in right here. Get right back in on that trade right there. Okay, so you get in here. You're going to stay in the trade. 2 green bars. You're going to put your stop loss. You put your stop loss about right here. And you stay in the trade, 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 all the way up here. Now you got one of two options. You got 2 green bars, 3 green bars, 4 green bars. You can get out. Your stop loss goes right here. You're going to get stopped out here anyway. So from here to where you get in to here is that's going to be a nice little trade. That's about a I calculated that at about a $620 trade, like what I have up here. 32 points. That's about a 40-minute trade from here to there. Okay, I got a couple more here to show you. Okay, this one here. Okay, this just shows, this chart shows you, I don't have a lot of comments or anything on here, but you can see basically what Abletrend's doing and what it shows you. But right here, you have a big no trade zone, what we call that's called an NTZ. You got opposite colors, you got blue and you got red. So you stay out of there. But you can trade here if you want to. You can get in. I would, on this one right here, I would get in probably right there. I'd probably get in right there and go ahead and take the trade. Even though I prefer to have a big blue dot, which I don't have a big blue dot. That's the higher time frame. But I'd get in about right here, and you could go ahead and trade that. 2 green bars, you set your stop loss about 2 points below those 2 green bars, and you're going to get stopped out. You're going to get stopped out right here is where you're going to get stopped out. So that'd be a nice trade. You can. I didn't put it on here how much it was, but I mean you can pretty much figure how much it is by looking at this bar right here. And if you just go across, that's at let's say 440, out at around 465 maybe. That's 25 points. Multiply that by 20, and that's what your trade's going to be. This one here. Okay, this one here. I think this is part of the other chart that I linked together. Yeah, it is. On this one, you can do one or two things. I mean, if you get in on this bar right here, you get in right here, wait for this bar to close, get in right here. And of course, you're going to get stopped out. Get back in, re-enter the trade. Yeah, re-enter the trade about right here. You got 2 green bars. You set your stop loss about right there. You're not going to get stopped out. It's going to get real close. It comes real close, but I mean, you can adjust your stops anywhere you want. I've been told by professionals to set your stop loss at about 2 points under the 2 green bars. So you get back in here, stay in the trade, stay in the trade, stay in the trade, 2 green bars, put your stop right here. Here's where you get stopped out. And that's about, I think that was, I calculated that at about a $700 profit on one lot. And that's about a 42-minute trade. That's from here, right here to right here. I think that's what I came up with. And that's on one lot. Yeah, that's not using any leverage. That's just one-on-one leverage. One-on-one, not using any leverage. Okay, this is a no trade zone here. So you do not trade. You stay out. And like I said, if you look at a regular chart like the black one I showed you, that was Tradeovate. A picture of Tradeovate, it doesn't show you anything like this. It doesn't even tell you to stay out of a trade. Okay, so here we have a blue buy signal. This is what I like to see. I like to see a big blue dot with a blue bar and a small blue dot. That's what I want to see. Okay, so you wait for this to close, you get in, or actually you wait for this bar to close and then you get in right here. You get in right here and you go into trade. You're going to make a little bit of profit, probably not a whole lot, but you're going to get stopped out right here. So from here to here is where your profit's going to be, from there to there. And I don't know how much that is. That's probably about maybe, 10, 15 points maybe. Okay, so, but yeah, I wanted to show you that. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a $200 trade for one lot, 20 minutes from here to here. The other trade was from here to there, and that was a $700 profit. So that's $900, give or take, in profit that you made in those trades. Here's the other one. Okay, this one's pretty nice. You got a little bit of a no trade zone right here. I didn't have time to mark that up. This one here, no trade zone, blue and red together, you stay out. Blue and red, you stay out. You can get in. Now this is a nice trade right here. This gives you a big red dot with a red bar and a small red dot. This is what we call triple confirmation. This is a triple confirmation trade. Okay, and then you get in, wait for this bar to close, you get in right here. This is where you're going to get in right there. You get in the trade, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. 2 green bars. You put your stop about right there. You're not going to get stopped out. So you got, come on, keep in the trade, keep in the trade, keep in the trade, keep in the trade. 2 green bars. Stop goes right here. It's going to shoot up. You're going to get stopped out right here is where you're going to get stopped out, about right there, yeah. And I wouldn't get back in that trade. I'd be happy with what I got. I didn't calculate it. That's probably, looking at it, that's probably about somewhere between a $300 to $400 trade right there. And that's just on one contract. So yeah, I wouldn't get back in on that one. I just leave that one alone. So here's another no trade zone, blue and red together. That's really important. That keeps you out of trouble. This is the last slide that I have. Okay, this is the same trade I just showed you on this chart. But here we go, no trade zone right here. Actually, it's a big no trade zone. I'm sorry, from here to here. Blue and red together, you just stay out. You don't even try to trade. You just stay out of the trade. This one here, well, actually it's 4 o'clock. The market closes at 4 o'clock Eastern time, so that's about right here. And trading's over. They say that the futures market is a 24-hour market. That's very true. But most people that do this every day in and out, who's done it for a long time. Usually don't trade futures unless the market's open or when the market's open. So pretty much what everybody does is on this one here, you don't trade until the market opens. So this is like when everyone comes out the gate. This is when the gate opens. So you just watch what goes on. Like I said, I wouldn't get into that trade because I don't have a big bread doctor. I prefer that. And as far as trading, entering a trade on green bars, even though Abletrend says it's okay to do it, I don't. Mainly because there's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of other trades coming along that you can wait on. So if you got the patience, that's something that you're going to need. Now, this program here, this Tradeovate program, let me just kind of comment on this. I like Tradeovate over Infinity. Infinity's okay. There's nothing really wrong with them. But the first thing I look at a trading platform is, and this isn't in full screen view for me, so, but if you notice on here how big these icons are, exit at market, sell, join, buy, how big the numbers are, how well you can see everything. Even over here, these numbers, points, tells you where the market is and how well it's designed. So I like the layout of Tradeovate, and it's extremely easy to use once you just got to put a little time into it. And I'm thinking of making a separate video on how to set this up. It's really not very hard. But I like it because this particular broker, Tradeovate, they only require a $300 minimum deposit to open a live account. In other words, to actually trade real money. And you can start out at, I think it's 300. It's 300 to trade the micros, and it's 500 to trade the standard contracts, like the micro e-minis or the standard contracts. But that's also what I like about this. Another feature of this trading platform from Tradeovate is that it will give you daily reports. It tracks every move you make, and at the end of the day, you can actually pull up a report, and I'll show that in another video, but you can actually pull up a report of how you did for that day, and it will actually send it to your email where you can open it and take a look at it, the email that you're registered the account to. So, like I said, Infinity's okay. There's nothing wrong with Infinity. It's just that it's in some areas of their trading platform, it's kind of hard to see. But I like everything where it's big and you can see everything really well. I think that's really important when you're doing live trading. But if you want to see more of Abletrend, you go to wintic.com. That's WINTICK.com, and that's the AbleSys Corporation. And you can look and you can see you can read all about this program and what it costs to get into it. They even have a demo. I think their demo right now is running under $100, and that's for a 30-day trial. I think it's right under $100. If you trade futures, if you decide to trade futures, you're going to need some type of futures data feed. maybe eSignal, or if you do have an Infinity account, I believe you can use their futures feed for free. But you got to have some type of a feed coming into Abletrend in order for this to work. So you figure, I'm figuring the minimal investment to do this would be about a $300 deposit into the Tradivate trading program to open a live account. Abletrend to do the trial would be like right under 100, so that's 400. And if you get set up with eSignal, you might get away with maybe another 100 to 150. So probably I would be prepared to probably invest somewhere around probably $600, and that's just right off the top of my head to get started. And if you go by what I just showed you in all these slides, I don't think you'd have too much of a problem. Even with the micro contracts, you can make a lot of money in the micro contracts. Yeah, if you want to, this is going to be uploaded to YouTube when I'm done, and you can review it. You can look at it, and kind of see what I pointed out there. But I'm trying to, let's see here. Oh, my mouse. Yeah, let me. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first stream, so kind of bear with me here. Can you see the? You can see the images, okay, right? You can see the charts, okay. What is the difference between the points and ticks on the NQ? The points are the ticks. Points are like, if you look at this chart, 70, 75. You got like 5 points, 10 points, 15 points. So many ticks make up 1 point. And I don't know how much that is. It might be 5 or 10 ticks for 1 point. But when you calculate profit, you go by points. So 5 or 10 points, I don't believe it's the same thing as ticks. When you say ticks, that's really getting down to really down to nitty gritty. You can see these images, okay, everybody? Okay, good. All right. Okay, yeah, like I said, this is my first stream, and I'm kind of just getting used to the software that I'm using here, so I just kind of have to bear with me. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and probably get out of here in a few minutes. You have any more? Anybody have any more questions you want to ask me before I log out? Okay. If you go to on my YouTube channel, if you go to the about, okay, thank you. If you go to the YouTube channel, where it says the about section, there's links in there for AbleSys and for Tradivate. Well, like I said, if you decide to do the trial on Abletrend, oops, sorry about that. If you decide to do the trial on Abletrend, like I said, that's I think right now I think it's like 100. I think it's like $100 for a 30-day trial, or right under $100. It might be running a promo since this is the New Year's Eve. So, but you can also, if you have any questions later on that you want to ask, you can go to you can email me at yourmarketyourmoney@gmail. That's yourmarketyourmoney@gmail. You can get a hold of me there. Um, so if no one has any questions, then I'm going to go ahead and probably just log out here. My next stream that I'm going to be doing will probably be maybe a week from now. I don't know. I got to put everything together. But it takes a little bit of time. But it's not, my next stream won't be as detailed as this, but it'll be easy to figure out. So, and I think this gentleman King Gee, I think you're already a user of Abletrend, I believe. So I think you can relate. I use Abletrend on Infinity. Can send me the link to. Oh, to. Yeah, hold on. Hang on. Make sure I spell it right. Yeah, that's the link to the Tradeovate website, and yep, tradeovate.com, and then the one for the Abletrend Corporation, for Abletrend for this program is Your Market Your Money. It says wintick.com and Tradeovate. So you're going to go to these two sites. This is for the Abletrend program, the Abletrend Corporation. And this is Tradeovate. Tradeovate I found about 6 months ago, just doing the search. Yes, sir, no problem. You're welcome. And this one here, Wintech, this Abletrend, let me give you just a little bit of history on Abletrend. Abletrend's been around. It even says it on their website. Abletrend's been around since, I believe, 94. That's when it first came out, 1994. And the gentleman who put it all together and invented it, he has a PhD in computer science, I think. He's a really smart guy. But yeah, go to OneTech to see that. And I first saw Abletrend back in 1998. That's when I first saw this program, and I've been following it ever since. But every day I look at, all I do almost all day is just look at charts and study charts. And I look at, I listen to their webinars. You can go to get on YouTube, do a search on YouTube for the Abletrend Corporation. Search for Abletrend on you're going to search for Abletrend on YouTube. That's their YouTube channel. And they got like tons of recorded webinars that you can watch. Every time they do a webinar, I try to attend it, and I watch very I watch and listen very closely how Ron, he's the commentator, Ron Carbone. I listen to how what he says and what he points out, and then after he's done and he uploads it to YouTube, then I look at it again, and then I think to myself, how do I trade it? Everybody who has or who uses Abletrend pretty much uses it the same way. There's really no wrong way to use it. But you can kind of make your own little, you can develop your own trading habits, as far as, what you want to trade, how much, where to put your stops and all that. But using this program is really good. It really keeps you out of trouble, let me tell you. So, yeah, but go ahead and take a look at that, and let's see, what else can I show? That's probably about it. Okay, King, you have a blessed new year also, sir. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll be doing another stream, probably in maybe a week or so. I just got to put everything together and get ready to. I'll show you a few more things. So, like I said, if you have any comments or questions, you can just email me at yourmarketyourmoney@gmail. That's my Gmail account. And like I said, this is my first stream, so thanks for being patient. All right, we'll see you guys next time around. Keep in touch, and everybody have a happy and safe New Year. All right, well, we're gone.